Law enforcement officers in Monmouth County are now going through virtual reality training so that they're better prepared for a time when the crisis is real. Monmouth County Sheriff Sean Golden unveiled the new training technique this week. So here's a loaded question. Who has the best pizza in New Jersey? There's a list for this of the 99 best pizzas on NJ.com. Jeremy Schneider, food and culture reporter at NJ.com, helped compile the list. Thanks so much for doing this. You really tackled a tough job. You think political reporting would be tough, but picking the top pizzas in New Jersey is thankless. What kind of feedback have you been getting?
It's very political, trust me. There's nothing more political than pizza. The feedback has really been positive, and so I did this with my coworker Pete Genovese. He's been doing this a lot longer than I have, and he knows he's forgotten more about pizza than I know, but I'm learning from him, which is awesome. But people are excited. That people are seeing places that they've never heard of. They're seeing their favorite places. They might be seeing their favorite places not on the list, but that's kind of also exciting because I'm getting a bunch of places to check out that I might not have been to yet. And like we went to so many pizza places. We did this for months and months and months. My waistline can prove that. My friends can prove that because I literally would be calling my friends on the way back from a pizza place, like, "Yo, I got 3 pies. Who's coming over? Where can I drop this off?" Because it got to the point where my fridge was just full of pizza all the time, and my roommate was like, "Look, man, this is a problem. We can't be doing this anymore."
Oh, that's a great job though, right?
Oh, it's lots of fun.
You didn't have to pay for dinner for what? Almost a year?
Well, we didn't do it for a year. It was several months. So I mean, I guess I'm always pizza's my favorite food. If I could make one food in the world healthy and just eat it forever, it would be pizza. Even now, after having eaten it for months and months, it was super super fun. And there was plenty of spots I'd been to already or heard of and wanted to confirm that they were still great. Santillo's, Star Tavern, Razza in Jersey City, BVO in Montclair, but just going to new spots and exploring, because there's the cool thing about New Jersey pizza. Obviously, you have like a signature style, which it's similar to a Brooklyn style, that big like floppy slice. But you also have you have bar pies, Star Tavern. You have so much Neapolitan, like Razza, like a BVO. And you also have tomato pies down in Trenton. Papa's Tomato Pies, one of my absolute favorites. The mustard pizza, absolutely incredible. Highly recommend it. So it's really representative of New Jersey. Not only that we're very passionate about food, and trust me, we're passionate about pizza. I've been hearing about it for months and months and months, but also diverse. Not just one type of pizza, not just one slice, not just one pie. So it's really, really cool.
So you rated the top 99 and you were up and down the state. Let's get right to it. Who was number one?
Number one was Pizza Crime in Haddonfield, the Pepper Johnny pie. It's loaded with pepperoni. It's a relatively new spot. It opened in August of 2020, and it's already made a major impact. Coming up number one. It was a discussion. There was a lot of, it was heated. Pete and I had lots of back and forth, but when we came down to it, that was number one. And it's very, very impressive. And also goes to show that, look, there's plenty of great pizza in North Jersey, but it's not the only place there's great pizza in Jersey. So cool to have South Jersey represented.
Is there a pizza that surprised you that you ate and you went, wow, this is really good? It's a little bit different.
That's a good question. So I mentioned them earlier. BVO in Montclair. It's a Neapolitan spot, and I had people raving to me about it as soon as it opened, or as soon as like I got on the job. And I had it during the pandemic. They were doing takeout only because of the pandemic. And I had it and I was like, this is good, but it's not, not blowing my mind. It's not as I thought. I was a little let down, but I was like, let me get them another shot. I went there and had like a sit down dinner, and it was like a different pizza. The marinara pie, which I think it came in number 6 or 8 on the list. I'd have to check back, but it's like a pizza pillow. It's like the texture, it's like fluffy yet crispy throughout the entire pie, and there's no cheese on it, which some people will be like, that's crazy, but the sauce is so good and so rich and flavorful that you don't even need cheese. It's simplistic and delicious. And that was that. I mean, my favorite of the new pies that I tried for the list was definitely that one.
Wow, you should podcast this if you're not already. I would listen to this podcast to figure out where the best place to get pizza is. But I told you before we started, I do have a bone to pick with you because my favorite pizza and I'm sure you get this all the time, so I'm sorry, but is in Ocean City, New Jersey, Manco and Manco's Pizza.
Tell me about it. I've had it, but I want to hear your. What do you? I want to hear you breaking down the pizza and sell me on it because I know what I think, but I want to know what you think.
I'm surprised because I don't like a thin crust pizza, and it's a thinner crust. There is something about the flavor of it in the sauce where you can almost taste the seashore, and it reminds you that it's summertime.
You should be a food writer, not me. That was a good one.
Well, it's true. It's true.
No, I believe it. Trust me.
I look forward to it every summer, and when it didn't make the list, I don't want to overstate this, but you broke my heart.
Well, I'm so sorry. Some hearts had to be broken to make this pizza list, and you know, Manco is legendary, and we certainly considered it. It was we had some really tough decisions to make, and I mean, as we were saying before, there is more than 99 great pizzas in New Jersey, and you know, we could have done the 999, and we probably still would have missed some good ones. That's how good the pizza is here. Best pizza state in the country. Sorry, New York. Sorry, Pennsylvania, I guess. Connecticut, kick rocks. New Jersey is the best pizza state in the country. The best pizza that didn't make the list is better than most pizza across the country. That's how good it is here. So I'm sorry to break your heart, but next time we do this list, I'll be sure to give it extra consideration.
Well, that's something we can agree on. And by the way, if you want to see the list for yourself, nj.com, and the title of it, they just got to Google 99 best pizzas in New Jersey, right?
That is correct. It'll pop up. Pete Genovese and I, a labor of pizza love.
Well, it was a pleasure to talk to you, Jeremy. Thank you so much for doing this.
Thank you for having me on. Anytime.
Jeremy Schneider, reporter at nj.com. Still to come on Jersey Matters.
I'm Phil Andrews, and coming up on Jersey Matters, roses may be red and violets may be blue, but coming up, I'll tell you how the supply chain demand may also affect you.